What's up guys, Hunter Frontier, back at it again with another video, and in this video guys, we're going to be talking about cards that you definitely should be buying before it's too late. And of course, we're going to start off with the Triple Tactic Thrust, and this is the all foil edition from the Chronicles structure deck. Now the reason you guys should pick this up is because first, artwork is amazing, second, it's insanely cheap, about $2 to $3 a copy, so playset is very accessible. Then also number three is the fact that, when we had the original Thrust come out, we had about 2 or 3 copies. They were minimum $40 a piece. It's an expensive card. It does great for any deck that you put it in. So it's something that you definitely want to have for your staples in the future. And I can easily see this card a few months later going for about minimum 10 to 15 bucks a copy. So it's better you get on the ground floor now. And of course you don't wait and it's not too late, right? So moving on to the rest of the Chronicles deck, some great pickups and of course great reprints here. So you have Super Polymerization under $2. You have the Talk of the Town, the Fallen and the Virtuous, a very great card to come out of here, and something that if you're looking to play the deck, you want to grab 3 copies. Now you also want to go ahead and grab Nibiru if you don't have access to it. You want to add the Black Goat Laughs to your side deck, to your main deck, whichever you prefer, but it's great under $1 to grab 3 copies for under, pretty much $3. And then you have the Bestial Lubellion, the ultra rare copy, which is crazy because minimum this card was about 20, maybe 25 bucks just for the other copies itself. So to have, access to it under $1 is great to see. And that's not the only card in here that's under $1 that is great value for this set. You have of course the Bestial cards, which are great. And then moving on to the second page, I want to talk about how incredible Guiding Quem the Virtuous is under $1 for about 10 cents for a ultra rare, when this card only had the one printing from Cyberstorm Access and it was minimum $50 $60 a copy. So you really have to understand that that's insane value right there. And then again, Nadir's Servant for under $1 too. The ultra rare is really good if you guys don't have access to that, but that was reprinted in the rarity collection, so keep that in mind. The only thing that we did not really get in here was of course the reprint of Sanctifier Dragon. They might be trying to save that for a future reprint set next year. And I will say that again, there are a lot of great cards you can pick up in here. The third page, you have Foolish Burial, but again, I think that there are other sets you can of course grab that in, but past that, there's just some amazing reprints in here. You guys should definitely take a look before it's too late and cards start to go up. So moving on, we of course have the Infinite Impermanence from the 2025 Mega Pack, and of course this is the Starlight Rare, and I would recommend you guys pick this up. Reason being is if you're looking for more of a modern day high rarity, this would be it, right? You have this, you have your Quarter Century Secret Rare, you of course have the Ulti, but I will say that this is the more affordable copy, and to pick up 3 copies, for under $40 is not a bad pickup if you're looking for that. If not, you guys can always wait for the Legendary 5Ds deck to come out, because this card's coming as a common in that deck, right, in that set. So definitely go ahead and decide if you want to buy these now or just go with the commons. Moving on guys, we have Bramble Rose Dragon. Now the counterpart of this, the Starlight Rare version we talked about in the last video, cards that you definitely should sell now before it's too late. Definitely go ahead and check it out if you guys have not. But we talked about how it was time to sell that card, and guys, I was right about that, because actually I saw a buyout much recently for about 60 bucks right now, 59.60. Same thing with the Rage Rose Witch. So both of them went up. The Rage Rose Witch was last week. This one was this week. So definitely it's something you have, you're not looking to play it, or even you don't want it in your collection, go ahead and flip it. But if you're looking to pick up a copy of Bramble Rose Dragon, now is the time. This card is slowly going up in price, so it's something you guys want to add to your collection. Now moving on, we have Queen of Thorns, and this card is great for Edison. This card actually corresponds to its own support more recently, and you see with the 2 copies here, you have a common from the Astral Pack, and of course you have a Crossroads of Chaos super rare that has now been bought out. Lowest 12, but you can see actually it's past that, $20 for a near mint copy for unlimited. So imagine first edition. So if you guys are looking to go ahead and pick that up, now might be the time, because unfortunately this did not get a reprint in the Legendary 5Ds decks, which a lot of people actually thought that it would. So that's something to kind of note when you're looking to play that deck. Now, also speaking about the 5Ds set, we do have Junk Speeder, and this is the reason why you want to pick this card up in the Quarter Century Secret Rare version, because it is going to slowly go up if people really hype up, you know, the junk decks and just synchro decks in general. This card is very integral to those decks, right? You summon this and you just spam your board with synchron tuners as much as possible, and you fill up your entire board with it, and then just keep going like that, right? If this doesn't get ashed, you're pretty much good to go. So I would go ahead and pick up a copy if you guys are looking to play it. If not, all good, you can always pick up a lower rarity copy, but if you want a higher rarity copy, this is the time to pick it up. Moving on to the Legendary 5Ds box set that we've been talking about a few times in this video, and I want to tell you guys right now, don't be this type of person. Do not buy this from TCGPlayer. Okay, MSRP is $30 and people are spending over $30 on a sealed box of this. It makes no sense. You guys can just buy this in the store or find a shop online that's selling it at MSRP. Please don't do this. Don't let me catch you doing this. You probably won't listen to me, but don't do it. Okay, don't do it. And also keep note that if you don't want to buy the whole box as a whole, you can buy individual boxes, like individual decks from this set. You want a Kiza, go ahead and buy a Kiza. Yusei, cool. Crow, good to go. We want to buy multiple of the same one because you're only getting one copy of each per box. Keep that in mind. So definitely, you know, I believe it's about 15-16 bucks, and you can still buy it off of TCGPlayer. So another thing to just kind of note. Moving on though. Now finally, talking about the cards in this set. What's good, what's bad? So the Mole Charming cards, amazing. If you don't have access to this, great for a new player. The first row here, seriously, great pickups. Ash Blossom as, of course, a common. We've had that a few times, but great for new players to pick up. Mole Charmies, you definitely want to pick all of them up, right? I would say more specifically, Meows, but also Polaria, because Polaria is its first common rarity. But at the same time, all the other copies are like lowest 13, 14 bucks. So after the set drops, takes a few weeks, it's gonna definitely escalate. And I will also say that having these cards in this box set keeps the box at a good value. Moving on for sealed, if you are looking to keep it sealed. Now, the chibi versions are very cool here. The Black Rose Dragon, I would say, is awesome. The Stardust Dragon, and of course the Black Winged Dragon, plus their counterparts with the signers Crow, Yusei, and Akiza. Now, moving on more into the cards themselves. Garden Rose Maiden is cool as a common rare here. You have Infinite Permanence, like we talked about before. I think this is the first time I've seen Forbidden Droplet as a common. Let me know down below if I am wrong, but it's really cool to see that here. And of course, we're getting the new synchro monsters in this set. Droll Lockbird as a common is great as well. So just a lot of bangers for this set. You're getting a lot of bang for your buck. And of course, Icarus Attack as an ultra rare too cannot be beat. So guys, definitely make sure you try to buy the cards early on before a lot of these go up in price. But I will say there's a lot of great value here, and it's a little harder too because this is coming from a sealed box set, so it's not like a individual set where a lot of people are going to have access to it, right? There's only so many people who are going to be opening up to get certain cards or even add it on TCGPlayer. But guys, that's all I have for you for today's video. If you guys liked the video, make sure to give it a huge like, comment down below your thoughts on any cards I missed out on this week, and if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn notification bell on so you're updated next time I upload new videos. Alright guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day or night, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.